Hello! Hi. As you can see from the title of the video, this is really just gonna be my own personal rant on why it is that I will stop following One Piece. Right? Okay, it's basically right due to the fact that the recent story, ever since chapter 1000 onwards, the direction of the story, Oda has made Luffy and pretty much the rest of his crew into kind of Gary Stu's and Mary Sue's. Luffy actually had it the worst. He had such a huge amount of plot protection, and the new Deus Ex Machina, which is a Haki, which to be fair, before his fight against Kaido was never near anywhere as bad as how Oda is taking the whole power system here right now down. It's like, oh my god, Luffy has gone from being, one shot by Kaido to just barely able to dodge Kaido's, very casual attack to now, due to him accidentally stumbling upon infusing Conqueror's Haki into his advanced armament Haki, to the point where suddenly his physical strength, reaction time, his power and all that suddenly, due to him learning how to infuse Conquerors into his armament Haki, all of a sudden shoot up. Nah, that's not exactly how it's supposed to work. Haki is willpower, and the way the system has been described up until now, it doesn't say just because you learn either future sight or advanced armament or any such, advanced form of Haki, you suddenly gain an increase in physical strength, reaction time, and all that. That's pretty much kind of the hallmark of a Gary Stu. I kind of went and read about exactly what classifies a Mary Sue or a Gary Stu, and I think this is the best example of that. A character that breaks the in-world universe rules, that has long since been established, just so they can have plot protection, just so they are protected from any consequences of the plot, and it's sad. Not sad because Luffy is the main shonen protagonist, so he needs to always win, that I'm fine with that. I read a lot of shonen, so I understand exactly why the story does this. What I'm sad about, of course, is the fact that Oda, in order to build Luffy up, went and destroyed his two main villains that he actually has been building up for over a decade. Ever since Marineford until now, okay, he's been building up the powers of the Emperors, building them up to unbelievable proportion, okay? But then Luffy just all of a sudden, due to his Deus Ex Machina power, is now able to equal an emperor who has been, at the peak of their power, who has had a long time to develop that power. I don't think so, And that's where my suspension of disbelief breaks, Hey, there are people out there who thinks differently and can actually stomach this. And, to that I say, hey, great for you. I love for all of you to still be able to support, One Piece, because regardless of how bad Luffy as a character has been developed as of late, I still love the world that Oda built. I still love the story that Oda, created. It's like, he's given me over decades worth of enjoyment with his story. And, to be fair, just because right now I am unable to enjoy the story doesn't mean, I haven't enjoyed it for a good amount of time. So, I still love it. But I'm just personally not gonna follow anything from, currently onwards. It doesn't matter what revelation or what secrets or whatever is shown, I'm just personally, tapping out, because for me it physically hurts to read the story due to how, bloody Gary Stu the whole thing is. Gary Stu and Mary Sue's, due to him and his crew getting extreme amount of plot protection. And I'm just not that big of a fan of it. I can't stomach this kind of suspension of disbelief breaking kind of situation. And this is where I'm tapping out. So you'll be, so anybody who's actually listened to this, rambling so far, I like to thank you. And if you think differently from me, that's fine. I still love One Piece. I'm just not gonna follow, the story from here on out. That's the only thing. And the only reason I'm making this video is to get it off my chest, because it's kind of like a breakup. You need to get it off of your chest after, the whole sadness and the likes, to be able to rebound and feel better. And this is kind of my rebounding, so, Well, anyway, thanks for listening to my ramblings, and, yeah. Hopefully I can see you in my next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.